Step here with Creative Life, and welcome back to my channel. And as you can see, I am still getting unpacked. I don't have my camera stuff set up quite right yet, but I'm just using what I have right now. So I'm waiting for an order to come in for a webcam holder. So right now I'm just using my stand. So everything's going to be a little closer, which is nice for you. So and I'm in my new craft room, so I'm so excited. So I still have a ton to unpack, but we're going to go ahead and get started on a new crafting project using the October Scrapbook Kit. And this kit is by Simple Storage, stories, Simple Stories, and you can tell that it is autumn. And oh my gosh, this kit is so beautiful, and so you get so much with it. And so we're going to be using a little bit of this and that. We may not be using a whole all of everything that's in this kit, and we are going to be using a few of these beautiful little MemDex cards that are cut from Kim over at Trace Jolie. So we're going to be using these, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so to start off, what we're going to do is we're going to cut out some of the rub-ons from the rub-on sheet in your scrapbook kit, and you're going to go ahead and just press those on. How you get them on is get your little popsicle stick, and you're just going to rub right over each little area that you're rubbing onto your MemDex card. And here I'm cutting out some more. I thought that I think I ended up doing, yeah, the little coffee cup. And this coffee cup is so cute. I just love it. It's one of my favorites. And I have to say, this MemDex card turned out so stinking cute. I absolutely love it. And these rub-ons can go on anything. You can do them on your cards. You can do them on your MemDex cards. You can do them on ATCs. You can do them on wood. You can do them just about on anything. And so I am super excited to share this with you. I just think that these are just so amazing and such a great way to utilize them on any of your projects. So here I'm just kind of peeling back some of the stuff that came off on the edges there. And then here we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to continue cutting out some more of these pretty little rub-ons, and we're going to continue rubbing these on our card. Next, I picked out some of these wooden words from the scrapbook kit, and these are all glittered and everything, just so pretty, you guys. And so I went ahead and we're going to use this Hello Autumn on here and next to the coffee cup. And I just think this looks so pretty. I love the brightness of these words. Okay, so for MemDex card number 2, we are going to place some glue on this MemDex card, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to cover this, and I'm going to use that polka dot paper. And so I'm just going to place this on top, and I'm just making it even on the sides, and then pressing that down really good. Just burnish that in really, really good. And then you're going to go ahead and cut around that. So here we're just going to go ahead and we're going to cut around it. And super easy peasy, you guys. And then you can cut out the notches if you want to. Sometimes I just leave the notches covered, but you can do that however you would like. If you have a punch, maybe your punch will punch them out. So it's up to you. I just kind of cut slits, a couple of slits in it, and then I kind of fold them back a little bit and then use my scissors to kind of, push the paper back a little bit and kind of form those little holes there. And then I'll cover them or put glue on the back and then cover that up. So next we're going to go ahead and use some of the borders from the ephemera packet, and I just love these borders. If you haven't seen these yet, They are so pretty and they're so big, you guys. They can cover an entire piece of this MemDex card. But so I didn't use a lot of them because they are so big. But yeah, they're great for your layouts, great for your scrapbooking, mini albums, folios, that sort of thing. And so they are just gorgeous. And cards, you can use them on cards. Um, so I went ahead and just picked a few out, and we're going to lay some of these on here, and then we're just going to go ahead and adhere these down. I really like how easy these MemDex cards came together and super simple, you guys. Like we just added a few of these, like I said, the bits and pieces and the ephemera pieces together, and we are almost done with this card. If they're so simple to use, makes designing a card or a MemDex card or an ATC super easy to do. So you can even pop these up with foam tape. You can even add your own, add a ribbon or add another flower or whatever you want to yours. And we're done. Okay, so for this third piece, we went ahead and covered the front as well with this beautiful layered, kind of like a newspapery look. And so this one, I did some trees on it. And oh my gosh, this one turned out so fall, you guys. I absolutely love this one too. And I think all of these turned out so great. I hope y'all like them. And like I said, they're super easy. So this one I added the trees and then the house. I added some words, and you'll see here in a bit, we're going to add this little tab that is in the sticker sheet, and then we're going to add this little piece here that's in one of the ephemera packets, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to add another little word here. I just think that these are so simple to use, and they are so cute. So we're just going to add this right behind the tree a little bit so it kind of lines up with the edge of that little indentation on our MemDex card. And then here I am adding some of the little hearts, and I'm just kind of spreading them out. Now here I wanted to put in something in that lower left-hand corner, and I couldn't figure out what I wanted. And I wanted a pumpkin, but that pumpkin from the sticker sheet was a little too big than what I wanted. And then I thought, well, I'll cut a pumpkin from one of the paper collection, and but again, it was just too big. I didn't want a really big pumpkin sitting on top. So I decided after this, so I fussy cut this out, and I was like, yeah, I don't really want that. So I decided to come in, and we're going to use some words and we're going to also just place these down here. So I cut the words in half. And you don't have to do this. You can, of course, you could decorate yours however you would like. So I decided to go ahead and use this fall word instead. So I went ahead and put that on there, and I thought that looked perfect. And so it just says wonderful memories and then fall. And that was it. Okay, so the next thing we're doing is we're going to leave this MemDex card just like it is. We're not going to add any paints or anything like that to it. We're just going to leave it as the craft color. And I decided to go ahead and use a border, and so I went ahead and used that, placed that up on top. Next, we're going to go ahead and we're cutting this ephemera piece, and I cut it down just a bit on the outside of it, and then on the inside I'm cutting around that pumpkin, and I'll show you why we're going to do this in just a minute. So it's going to look so cute, I think. So I think it looks cute. So it's just an idea that I had, and I love cutting out things and then sticking things inside of or underneath items. And so next we're going to go ahead and we're going to just draw on top of half of this leaf paper, right? Because this is actually going to go under the border. So once you get that underneath your border, you're just going to go ahead and glue that down. Okay, so we're only covering the bottom part of that. And again, you can go ahead and make your holes if you want to. I decided, I think I don't know, I don't think I did make holes in this one. And so here we're going to lay down this little guy, and I fussy cut out that fox from one of the card cut aparts in the kit in the paper collection, stuck him underneath that pumpkin, so it looks like he's just sitting underneath, like beside the pumpkin or behind it. And I think he looks so stinking cute. Okay, so next we're going to go ahead and we're going to add on this beautiful flower that comes in the kit. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to add on a word. And I went ahead and chose a couple of the pieces from the ephemera packet. And this, I think this is from a cut apart. So, and it says Forever Fall on it, and I'm just cutting this out. So this I cut out from, again, the packet or the cut apart sheet. And what I did is I used some cardboard from my box, my moving boxes, to help pop up a couple of things. And so don't forget, you can use chipboard or anything like that to pop up stuff. And then I took my gold marker and I went ahead and just traced around the edges of the top of the MemDex card here. And I just kind of did not a really thick line, but just depends on how thick you want it. I just did like a little bit. And then once I was done, I went ahead and just kind of edged out the little ticket there, and we're done. This turned out super cute. I hope you guys like it. Okay, this MemDex card comes together super easy and quick. So we cover the front. I grabbed this picture frame from the ephemera, and then I went ahead and glued this on. And then what we're going to do is you're going to cut out one of the little hedgehogs, and you're going to place him in that corner right by like he's in the picture frame, right? So he's taking a picture. So cute. And then you're going to add a couple of little words. So we were going to add this hello fall, and you can add that, but I opted for the little raccoon word. And then here I added a sticker on the pumpkin, and that's it, you guys. Super easy. Okay, y'all, so the next thing we are going to do, again, we're going to go ahead and I'm using my gold pen to trace around this beautiful top on this MemDex card, and I just wanted to leave it blank. I think it's so, so pretty. So I just went ahead and, kind of gussied it up a little bit with a gold marker, and then just made like a gold border around the top of that. And you can make this border as thick as you want or as thin as you want. And you can use different colors if you don't have a gold pen. Maybe you can use brown or black or, whatever you want. You don't even have to use one if you don't want to. So here I'm taking some items from the ephemera packet, and this one is actually from, you saw the back, it's that polka dot paper. And then some of these are from the ephemera packet and from the sticker sheet. And so I'm just kind of layering these up. And I went ahead and moved that tree picture over to the other side because the umbrella wasn't really fitting the way I wanted it to. So I went ahead and moved it on that side there. And I wanted the shirt underneath it, but I think because of the way it is, I had to like kind of overlap it. And so there's the umbrella, and then we're going to add just some bits and pieces, you guys. Just layered it up really good. And I just had so much fun working with all of these fun bits and pieces, fall pieces, and just going through each one. And yeah, I just really had a good time. So I hope that you guys check out the kits and stuff because they're really nice to use. And, great for MemDex cards or anything. Cards, whatever you want, tags and such. So yeah, so here we're going to add a little hat. Okay, so next we're going to go ahead and bring in some words. And I backed this up on top of a piece of ephemera that is a banner. And we're going to just stick this over the cross at the top of the hat. And so I'm trying to tuck this underneath. And so I just used my scissors to kind of lift up the little sticker there. And I'm just going to tuck that underneath the hat or over the hat and underneath the flower. And then we're done. Okay, so we finished up all of these beautiful little MemDex cards, and they turned out so pretty. I absolutely love how they turned out. I love using the rub-ons, y'all. If you haven't used them before, you're going to love them. And you can use them on cards. You can use them on the Memory Dex cards. You can use them anywhere. So we're going to do some more projects with those rub-ons, and I can't wait to share that with you. And I just love it. I love also using this painty gold pen that I have. It's by Zig. Now, I've had this in my stash for a long time, but you can definitely pick one up, online somewhere. So definitely check that out. And y'all, look at how cute these turned out. I just love them. So, and I'm loving these beautiful glitter wood embellishments that we have in our kit. So anyway, so these are all of the MemDex cards that we did. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. Thank you all so much for joining me. Take care, and I will be talking to you soon. Have all the links down below. Bye. Thanks for joining me today, y'all. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial, and head on over to Trace Jolie to check out their shop. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment, and join me Friday nights at 4:30 Central Time.